Alrighty, welcome to the Sunday night stream. I'm your host, Parflow39. Today I'll be streaming. Today I'll be streaming Arcanum of Steamworks and Magick Obscura. Alrighty, it's been, how long has it been? 4 days again since my last stream. I'm getting back in the groove of things a little bit. But I'm not gonna lie, it's been, hard a little bit to come back to streaming. Oh, not because I don't like it. Oh, quite the contrary. It's just when it comes to Arcanum, it's really testing my patience. I already mentioned it once, so I'll mention it again, and as many times as it takes. I'm enjoying my time with Arcanum. The problem is, it is the most technically backwards and most pain in the ass game I've played so far. There's so much jank here that I am literally testing my own patience and stomach for it. And so, yeah. Top it off, this is a CRPG as well, so, you know, it's going to be, yeah, it's just going to be one of those, a little bit, where it's gonna try my knowledge a bit. Alright. Let's see, so... Alrighty. So, we're here in the Isle of Despair. We talked to a few people. It's been interesting, to say the least, especially with one individual who is supposedly the former errant king of Durnholm, who was the eldest son deposed in exchange for the youngest. So, one moment. Let me see, I'm looking for something. Tracks north of the village. Alright. So, yeah. It's just been interesting. At least so far. I've been doing some other stuff off stream. For the most part, I've been getting into GTA 4, for example. Got into First Berserker Kazan for a short while again. I'll probably get back to playing it at some point later. And, yeah, that's really about it. Let's see. Real quick, I need to double check and see how extensive we're going. Yeah, jeez. I'm trying to find where the monster's domain is, because apparently there's supposed to be a monster here that was mentioned by the guy at the front door, but I don't know if it's... Yeah, I'm not gonna bother at this point. It's just a pain in the ass at this point. You know, if I miss out on a magic item, whatever. I'll miss out on a magic item. Let's see. 21 years old in game. By the time we're done, we're probably gonna be 25 at most. Well, at least. Alright, so far, right now, we need to find out where the... What was it? Black Mountain clan is. I'll tell you where Black Mountain is. Oh wait, no, never mind. I was just thinking Black Isle. Let's see. Alrighty. So let's talk to the dwarf here. Alright, wish to speak to Thorvid. Audrin let me in. I see no other dwarves. Unjustly. What happened? Been there. Okay. So clearly there's a way I can persuasion check. Alright, let me see. Maybe if I talk to people around. Let's see, let's talk to people. Who might you be? Here by Thor Two-Stone. Who's Thorvid Two-Stone? One who runs things on the island. One of us. A few more questions. Master of the Pit used to be a fighter. Let's talk to people. Maybe we could get something that would leverage some sort of Laura's dead. I'm afraid you're stuck here. I just walked up to a woman and just told her, yeah, Laura is dead. Yeah. Oh shit, I think I sequence broke by accident. Oh dear. This is bad. Okay. Alright, give me a sec then. Let's start from the beginning again, shall we? Because I've unintentionally fucking stumbled my ass into a lot of things. So let's see if I can rectify that. The white scarf doesn't do shit, but, you know, if it'll stop him from killing me. Alrighty. Okay, now that we got this going now, let's see. Let's go to the women's camp. boy. What brings you to our tribe, boy? Where did you get the headband? Given to me by a poor woman who wishes to join you. Why is she not here for herself? She's not able to escape from the southern encampment. We do not feed those who cannot fend for themselves. What message would you bring me to her, then? Tell her it's better to die fighting than to live in captivity. I don't believe that's the answer she's looking for. I feel for her, but out here, feelings mean nothing. I can give you this old pistol to bring to her. Tell her to escape if she means to join with us. Charging the gates with that pistol would be suicide. Such is life. Is there anything else? May I ask about you? What's your story? Said you're killing a man who was beating me. Refused to be trapped with a man encampment. When I arrived, women invited escape from encampment or avoided it altogether from the time they arrived. It's quite the tale. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. What can you do, I guess? Armies of Cumbria killed by Dragonites. Alright. Alright, I'm looking at some stuff right now. Turn. Well, nothing to do for those who can't help themselves. Let me help you. It's dangerous to trek to their camp. Follow me. Here. Here's a pistol they told me to give you. I'm not a stranger. I own her. Thorvid sold me to her. Oh yeah, I'm a smooth operator, relative to the term. Oh yeah. This is the woman I told you about. She wishes to join you. Thank you for helping her, even though I'm not sure it is in her best interest. As I said, she'll be dead if she'll not fend for herself. So will you let her join you? She may stay with us, yes. You've been very kind. Alright, yay! Let me see, what can we do about Thorvid? It's clear that we can persuasion check him, but we do need something to leverage him with. Let's see. 9 points persuasion. And ask Thorvid. Let me see. Let's see. Thorvid. Players at least level 22. Jesus fucking Christ. So that's what it takes to get this guy to fucking join up with me? Level 22? I'm like level 15. How important is this guy? Because I don't need another dwarf to... Nope. Sorry. Sorry, I just got back from a DM that I was playing a game with. Anyway, so... Yeah, no, how important is Thorvid? I mean, can I just fucking off him and just be done with it, I guess? Huh, okay. Now, there's probably a few ways we can go about it, but... Alright. So yeah, there's a few ways we go about this, I guess, but both those ways would involve either a lot of grinding or just me killing the guy. And I'm partial to just killing the guy because he's not really that important in the first place. The real kicker here is his spectacles. But yeah, the real, Give me a sec. But yeah, the real prize, so to speak, from him is the spectacles he has. Alrighty, let's go monster hunter real quick, though. We might actually have to take on an entire encampment of bandits. Oh dear. Nice. Oop. Oop. Nice. Got some free shit now. Let's see. Oh, are these poisonous? Oh. Well, this is what happens when you play a fucking gotcha hero, I guess. I swear to God, this is literally just me playing a actual gotcha hero in a CRPG. Name how many other games that allow you to pull this shit off. Just have high charisma, you don't have to do anything. It's an auto battler before auto battlers were cool. Alrighty. What the fuck is this? You know what, I don't really care too much. Alright, so if I engage in the fight, I'm gonna have to fucking fight by my own lonesome, which is not ideal. Damn it, I was hoping that my party would just do the fighting for me. Guess not. Yeah, I'm here to find that. Alrighty. Hmm. Let me see, there's a few ways to go about this. Either I kill this guy or something else. Let me see. The spectacles are really what's needed from him, and that's it. If you're not a gnome, then 9 points of persuasion. I'm trying to really scratch my head a little bit. Trying to figure out how do I... Oh no, he's dead. Oh. Did I just kill a guy for no reason? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Alright, real quick, let me look back at the logs if I can find it. Thorford has informed me I need a special pair of spectacles, thin slices of Carthorn crystal to be able to see the entrance to the mine. Huh, okay. Okay, so, alright, I didn't need to kill the guy. Let me see, where can I get this Carthorn crystal? Where can I get it? So Ashbury. Ancient shipwreck. Huh. Okay. Alright, I got like 1,000 shekels on hand, so I could get by relatively well. Oh, just look at that. Hoy, laddie, found the Black Mountain clan? Plenty, but what happened here, Captain? Who are these men? Bloody inmates who thought they'd get out here to play swashbuckle. As if old Teach is going to let a bunch of scurvy landlubbers from the gypsy shadow. Alright. Alright, so currently we're back here in Ashbury. Let me see here. According to the wiki, there should be an ancient shipwreck near Ashbury, in which we're not too far off from it. It's either either we hobble back over to the mines, or I just... But yeah, it's either hobble back to the mines, or I just go to that shipwreck. Let's do some coasting, I guess. Yeah, real quick. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I got health now. Where's the Ashbury shipwreck I'm looking for? Due north. Okay. I have the utmost faith that you guys were able to do it. Do these skeletons have it or something? Nope. See, yeah, Carathorn crystals. And some money! Yay! We didn't need to go back to the mines. Wait, what did I get again? I got a ruby? Oh yeah, actually I could probably hit up the... shrine that's there. What was it? Torg's Shrine or something like that? Yeah, I could probably hit that up and get something from it. So real quick, let me look this up. So for each god, we could make an offering. Let's see. So Torg, ruby, or any ruby gem or ruby jewelry, and I get a +1 constitution. I'll take it. And we have the crystal now needed for the spectacles. So where do I go for to turn this crystal into the spectacles? Oh, there it is. Specialite. Custom spectacle made of Carathorn crystal. Gloves of dexterity. Gleaming helm, or Gelman's helm. Dragon skin leather. A katana. Yeah. Part of me wants to say no, but another part of me wants to say abso-fucking-lutely. Jesus Christ. Oh god, I really don't wanna... You know what, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. My inner weeb demands I do so. Oh, it's a two-hander as well. Oh, that's so funny. So I got a two-handed now? I mean, it's to be expected, but still, I just gotta make sure. It's not, I can't even fucking use it that well. I'm so dog shit in like every respectable field. My god. My god, I am so pathetic. In terms of physical attributes, I am so woefully pathetic. I can't fucking make it up. I'm a barbarian that can't be physical. Okay. Alright. So let's get going. Yeah, let's keep going. So let me think. We could go back to Torg's place, the Torg Shrine, to get stuff. And that's probably what I'm gonna do, actually. What? Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you? And that is... You bastard! Face me as a warrior. Arronax. Oh my god, we talked to Arronax. I can't wait to persuade him that life is worth living. Because literally, I'm pretty sure this guy's like the definition of an actual fucking nihilist. You know, maybe I should invest in the magic craft. But then again... I'm not really using trains though, am I though? I have no idea what you're talking about. God, these are the worst assassins ever. They're broke as shit. They dusty as hell, too. Yay, I got a boon from Torg. I now have okay resistance. Yay. Not seeing as I'm all the way down here, may as well go to Durnholm. See if Maximilian's friends are still here. Let me see. Warren Peldar of Cumbria. Oh crap. Let's do this favor for Maximilian, see if I can't get by. Oh god, the decay has started to come for me, guys. Can you believe it? Jesus Christ. So let me see. The guy that I'm looking for in question is... Dolan's General Store. Alright. Where's the general store? I could barely see shit because my game's decaying so fast. Madam, hello, madam. I ask, who are you? Leanna. Tell me of yourself. A few more questions. What do you mean? Wasn't Praetor son of King Torin? I see. Warren del Peldar. I'm looking for Warren Peldar. Come to bring him a message. The message is from Maximilian, Leanna. The Isle of Despair. Alrighty, well, got some experience out of it, but not a good chunk of it either. So, shit. What can I do to pad out my fucking experience? Eesh. How do I get more levels? I'm at level 15 right now. It's not exactly the most well, level 16 now, but still, if I want to get like more party members, I need more levels. I've been trying to get into GURPS, the generic universal roleplay set. Yes, that one. But yeah, I've been trying to understand GURPS, the generic universal roleplay set, the same set that was used to make the Fallout games, and I do mean the Fallout games, the older Fallout games under Black Isle's reign and all that, the quote-unquote greatest hits, even though realistically nobody ever heard of them until Fallout 3. I'll stand by that statement, by the way. Yeah, but, yeah, I'm trying to play that a little bit, understand it a bit. It's been... yeah, it's been interesting to learn and understand them a little bit. Trying to get a feel for how the system worked. Man. The last edition of GURPS came out in 2004, which is mind-boggling to say the least. When you think about like D&D, Tormenta 20, Pathfinder, all those editions came out the latest of like the mid-2010s to 2020, right? But then you have fucking GURPS, which has been the same since 2004. It's just been the same 4th edition since 2004, and it's just been insane to try and understand these mechanics now. Oh boy. So funnily enough, when it comes to GURPS, it uses D6s, and that's it. It's just a bunch of D6s. There's no D20s, no D4s, no nothing. It's just straight up bunch of D6s you got. It's just so weird and bizarre. But I guess maybe that's why it's so popular, to say the least. I don't know, it's just one of those things where I don't even know how to describe it, I guess. Oh god. Game crashed. Let me see. We still go. I want to go for at least another half hour, so we're still gonna keep going. God. But yeah, it's like a 3d6s and no d20s. And I'm trying to remember, the way you build up your character is vastly different to how you would normally build a character in D&D. Because the way that GURPS is designed is that it's a full toolbox instead of just like a guided system. Hold! What business do you have in the cavern of the Wheel Clan? Speak. I see. Grave news indeed. You must speak to King Thunderstone. His house is directly northeast of here, just through the central passage. Speak with him, he'll know what to do. Northeast. Thank you. Alright. Yay, we're here, guys, we're here. Am I going the right way? What are these guys, nocturnal or something? Like, what the fuck? Oh, is this the guy's house? I have no idea where I'm going. I guess, is this the place? Strange garb you have there, traveler. It's been years since I've seen the trappings of a barbarian. I don't believe we met. I am Radivere Thunderstone, son of Loghaire Thunderstone, chieftain and king-in-waiting of the king of all dwarves both over and under the mountain in the land of Arcanum. Welcome to the caverns of the Wheel Clan. Pleasure to meet you, Radivere. Come bearing a few questions. Of course. You were king-in-waiting. My father's unavailable and I rule in his stead. But I'm not true king, not as long as my father lives. I am only a king-in-waiting. I have something of a dire nature. I see. And you say you've been to the Isle of Despair. And from the story of Gunman Ourbender. I was there. I bring news of Thorvid Twostone. Thorvid has been gone a while. Considered sending a search party. I mean, it's only been 200 years or so. And again, Thorvid has always been somewhat of a loner. What news have you concerning him? Thank you for making us aware. I'll send out a detachment as soon as possible. We'll bring him home. Must find your father. He knows what's going on here. This is old and dark business. The business of my father. And I am his heir. It falls to me to make right. But I do not know what to do. He told me so little. What do you know about your father, Radivere? My father. Great and solid Loghaire Thunderstone. King of the dwarves. Do you know him, stranger? Stories of his courage, his strength, his wisdom. My father, stone among stone. One from out of the madness of the clan wars, he united us under one banner. Under one king through sheer willpower. Where is the clan wars? Yes, sad times. For 500 years there's been a rift among the dwarves, but we built great machines of war. and threw ourselves against one another. Entire clans were lost in the battles. Dark time. The time of Loic's insanity. We speak little of that time. Who was Lorek? We don't speak of it often. That is a conversation for another time, perhaps. Where is Logir, Roguevere? What happened? He broke his heart. The heavy stone heart. He who warred against Lorek the Abjurer in the pass of Gohar, who in victory burned Lorek alive, along with 10,000 of his dwarven followers, and this broke him like a child upon the stone of the world. I need to know what's happening. It is the Orbender. It is as the Orbender told you. My father permitted the banishment of his own people by the elves. He watched them sent away and heard their cries. The Hearten is born of 100 generations of Thunderstone. Where is he? My father came home upon his knees he cried in his lost, foolish brethren. Tears of regret, stranger. Regret, shame, and sorrow. The cavern shook with his fury. Shook at the impact of his hands upon bare stone. He tore the clothes from his body in bulk against the walls and floor, and sorrow marked in blood. And then, I told you, he left us. Walked into the old cavern with nothing but harrow, first axe of thunderstones, and with that weapon he disappeared, exiled by his own grief, and left the Wheel Clan, never to return. Goodman spoke of a connection to Gilbert Bates. Bates! It was Bates who spread technology and its disease, and who are we to blame him? Humans, cursed with brevity, lack patience, lack discernment. I spent human lifetimes deciding on what type of stone to use in murals, and look at what they've done. Only a few turns of a moon, and with this, these elves came to us, speaks of punishment. Elves? When I had to roll in this. The elves. It was they who demanded the banishment of the Black Mountain clan for their crimes, but as for reasons, as I said, I know very little. My father never told me the details of the discussion with them, only that decided what was necessary. Responsibility would be his. What crime has the Black Mountain clan done? Technology, manipulation of natural force, the stone, the gearwork, and the men that make men God. This, our legacy, given into the hands of reckless children, and the disease has spread. The cost, stranger, oh, the bloody cost. Who are these elves? No idea. I know not why my father felt it necessary to speak with them, nor heed their demands. As king, my father never should allow them to interfere, but for some reason he allowed it. He never spoke a word about it since then. I need to speak to Logir. Where is he? I told you. Exiled himself. Walked into the dredge and never to return. The dredge. What is it and where can I find it? An old cavern system. Mine, not far from here. The entrance is far beyond the entrance of these chambers. Southeast. There you'll find a stone archway. Beyond that, the dirge, into which my father descended. What do I expect to find? Right now, it serves little purpose but to house assortments of foul creatures. The minecart track in the occasional storeroom. No one ventures there anymore, so I do not know anything beyond that. You must know where he is. Can I convince you to tell me? Why do you think that? If a dwarf wants to be left alone, then the dwarf stays alone. You are his son and his heir. You'd have gone looking for him. And why? He left me to rule the kingdom, and I rule it I will. What sort of son would I be to, go running in the dark looking for a father who doesn't care? And what has he left behind for you, Radivir? For me, a crumbling clan. Its people confused and frightened at the changes in our world, hurt by the abandonment of the clan father and king. It falls to me to hold us together. You've done your best, Radivir. Your father would be proud. But I am so very young. My people respect for me stems more from name than experience. Still, a handful of lodestones weigh more than a army of ponces. He tells me that. He used to tell me. I knew it. You've seen him. Where is he? You calling me a liar. I'm tired. I wish you the best of luck, but there's nothing more I can give you. Your father would disapprove of this attitude, Radivir. Let's see. I'll do what is right. Do you? How do you know for sure this is my father speaking of? This is my father speaking of. My people. So much at stake. How am I to know? Trust your feelings. I seek to throw light of all this. I believe you, stranger. I truly do. I just might be able to point you in the right direction. Any help you give would be appreciated. I must admit, you're correct. I do see him almost every day, although he says very little. He lives deep within the dirge. I have a hidden passage in which I travel, and within it you will encounter no trouble. Just enter here. And there's a secret passage under the throne. I trust you, stranger. Find your answers, do what is right. I pray he will tell you what you need to know. I most certainly will try. Thank you for your help, Radivir. Charisma check, baby. Fuck's sakes. Goddamn roach. Fuck's sakes. Anyway. Forgive me, Your Highness. I have no choice but to. Wait a moment. I come here with blessing of your son. Stop. I've come news of the Black Mountain clan. Low gear. I need to know exactly what happened. Please, these elves who approached you, who were they? How? What had that spread of technology done to the elves? Why did the technology spread so fast among the humans? And in terms of technology, you mentioned Lady Silver. You mentioned the Silver Lady. Who is she? And she was angered by what happened to the forest. Have you spoken to her directly? Where does she live? What are the major differences between dwarves and elves? An elven delegation. What did they demand of you? Jazarda says game window is really small. That's because this map tile is small. Yeah, let me see. One moment. See if I can't. Let me just bump this up a bit. Are the elves a warlike people? Is it in their nature?
No. I know that there was a time of violence many years ago among the elves. But from what I know of them, they are a very rational, peace-loving people. They know that ultimately, war benefits no one. I was really surprised when they came and threatened it.
I see. There seem to be inconsistencies here.
Yes. The more we talk about it, I begin to get the same feeling. Yes, the elves would have been angry, but would they really have threatened war? Morbahan was a tragedy, but directly affected none of the elven communities. Perhaps my fear blinded me to such things before. And now this mystery. Where are the dwarves of the Black Mountain clan?
What is it you fear, Logir? Why agree to the terms?
I am very old, stranger. You may know nothing of me, but believe me when I tell you that I've seen enough dwarven blood spilled to fill 1,000 lifetimes. Have you any idea what it would mean for there to be a war between the elves and the dwarves? Arcanum itself would not survive the conflict. And I was so very tired of filling tombs with the bodies of my people.
But
nothing. I chose to spare the dwarves, the world, the price of such a war. What was one clan's honor in comparison with the sheer cataclysm that would result otherwise? You ask what right they had? None. They merely forced a choice, and I chose the path of least resistance, the least pain. That was my betrayal, stranger.
what do you mean? You were acting out of concern.
But that is the point. I am king of the dwarves. It is my responsibility to lead them, to protect them. But most importantly, it is my responsibility to defend their honor, their dwarven honor. By allowing my own fear or concern, regardless of how justified that fear might be, to overshadow their honor was an unforgivable transgression.
Being a king isn't always easy.
Even as king, the choice is never mine as to whether even one dwarf is stripped of his honor. I should have brought this to the people, or just flatly refused from the beginning. I was a coward, a failure, and this exile is my punishment. Given the choice now, I would have waged war against all of Arcanum to uphold the honor of that foolish little clan.
Yes, Logir, but we can still make this right. Find the truth.
I don't know, stranger. I think that it is too late for me.
No, Logir. You still have a chance to right this wrong.
No, my friend. It is no longer my burden. I've taken up another. I failed the dwarves once. I shall never do so again. Leave me here. Tell Ranver he won't be seeing me anymore. I see now that the price for my cowardice is even more costly than I'd imagined. My poor dwarven brothers. I'm so very, very sorry.
Please.
Take this. A letter sent to me from the Elven delegation. Within it is a name. Min Gorad. It's all I have, and all I'm willing to give. Perhaps you should seek out Kintara, city of the elves. I know not where it is, but the village of Stillwater is near the edge of the glimmering forest, in which, it is said, Kintara lies. Maybe someone there will know where to find it.
But
I'll say no more. Leave me. I return to my exile. I am nothing.
oh shit. Ranver, moment to speak. I found your father. He gave me the information I needed. Huh. Let me see. Okay, I see. Alright, so it's not really worth, I guess, trying to convince him. Alright, give me a... Yeah, no, it's not really worth trying to convince low gain, or low gear. He's just kind of sort of really, in terms of a character, just kind of meh. Because apparently you get him as a party member. But I don't really need another martial character. I have like fucking 2 half ogres, 1 half orc, 1 fucking Virgil, a dwarf, and a dog. Do you really think I need another friggin' martial character that's in this pool? Ugh, jeez, okay. It's getting late on my end now, and I believe I'm fairly settled in the time that I have right now. Right, so that'll be all for this one. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the stream. If you want to see more, I'll be picking this up possibly tomorrow or the day after. I will not make full assurance that I'll be able to get to it. And yeah, so thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the stream. I'll see you next one, that being at those times mentioned. Now, excuse me, I gotta take care of something real quick. See you. Till then, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.